Yeah, I mean, I was kind of sleepwalking out there early on. You know, they got a few freaking nothing plays that should have been stopped. You know, hands to hands, a turnaround last second. You know, DeAndre makes a great catch. You know, I should have just stayed chest to chest. You know, I was being greedy. The other play, you know, I just got inside, got my eyes to the front because I thought they were running double overs, and then Will bounced back out. You know, it was a great play. Quarterback saw it. You know, quarterback has great vision. You got to give him a lot of credit. He played a fantastic game. To be a rookie coming in here under all the circumstances, I mean, you got to give him all the credit in the world. He's going to be a great player in this league.
What does it say about this team to be the resiliency of this team to come back?
Oh, it's awesome, man. And you got to give all the credit to our offense and the way they fought down the stretch, the way they executed down the stretch. You know, there's been a lot of criticism about our offensive line, and they played freaking lights out down the stretch. I don't know what the rankings or the grades and all that nonsense talks about, because those are all subjective. You know, those are subjective rankings. Nothing's objective about it. Now, from the naked eye, seeing those guys execute, Russ had all the time in the world to drop back against some pretty good pass rushers. Obviously, they didn't have Merciless or JJ, which is obviously a big deal. They were getting after it, and they protected our quarterback. He made phenomenal throws. Paul Richardson made great catches. Noe, Tyler Lockett made great catches. Jimmy made big catches. You know, in the middle of some drama. You know, there's fake reports out there saying we're trading Jimmy Graham. You know, he has to deal with that kind of stress, which is untrue. Thankfully, our GM and our head coach come out and they're very transparent about everything and kind of put those to rest, because he's a great player and a great teammate, and he's played that way this season. But, yeah, like I said, they deserve, our offense deserves all the credit in the world. They won this game for us.
Can you speak about the resiliency of your unit? They had a lot of big plays in the passing game, and yet.
Yeah, I mean, they freaking made big play after big play. The kid was using the same formula Russell does. You know, he was in the pocket, you know, avoiding, had great pocket presence. Once he stood up, he found the open man, hit the open man. But I would guess I would hope our group is resilient. You know, we got a lot of veteran players who've been through a lot. And thankfully, we made plays when we needed them. You know, Earl's pick six started the game off right. You know, we gave up that play early in the game that we shouldn't have. You know, just kind of lackadaisical in the first half, to say the least. But he came back with a pick six, and you know, the rest is history. I mean, you got to give them credit. Their offensive coordinator, their quarterback, they execute.
Overall, what do you think of the play of the secondary?
Sorry,
I said, overall, what do you think of the play of the secondary for you guys today?
I think we're great. You know, I think we're fine. You know, some of those plays, you extend the play 7-8 seconds. You know, I'd have to go back and look at it, but I'm sure it's, you know, cutting across the field this way, cutting across the field that way. It's hard to play man coverage when you have to deal with that. But I think overall we're a great group. We're as good as we've ever been. Obviously, we got to clean some things up, some simple mistakes, some over routes, some hooker adjustments and things like that. But you know, this guy, you got to give him credit. Like I said, you got to give Deshaun Watson all the credit in the world. He played a fantastic game, and you can take nothing away from that.
Get your first pick of the season and do it against the Texans, which you had that pick six a bunch of years ago.
I would love it to be a pick six this time too, but you know, our coaches tell me to go near sideline, and we're having an argument about this right now because I'm a cutback runner. And if I had cutback, they're like, I get to the sideline, and they're like, why didn't you cut it back? I'm like, well, okay, so you guys tell me all my career, all 30 of my picks, man, you shouldn't cut back. Come on, near sideline. I go near sideline, you guys are like, man, you should have cut that one back. But it's nice, you know. You know, it takes time to get your monkey off your back, you know, to get the first two out the way. You know, still trying to do what I can to help my team. You know, that's all that matters in the end. But you know, it's nice to have some success first of all.
What did you see on Earl's pick six?
Well, we had read it perfectly. I mean, I was in man-to-man coverage. It was a simple route. It was a special, is what we call it. But it's basically over by number 3 when he's the speed guy, which was DeAndre. And we both were locked on it. But Earl was the robber, so he's free. He can rob whoever he wants. He can rob my guy. He can rob the next guy. And he locked on to when Earl is free. That's probably one of the more dangerous people to ever let rob the play, because he can get to that play, and if the quarterback would have moved his eyes back to the next man, he probably would have got there too. So Earl had a great read on it. He didn't have a man to cover, so he just, you know, studies film. Earl is probably obsessed with studying film. I mean, there's nobody who studies it more than him. And he read the play all the way, and it was a great play. It was everything that he saw in film and that he practiced.
Richard, today we've gone against Russell in practice for 5 years now. Did they feel like you're running against Russell out there?
Yeah, I know how other teams feel though. We definitely know how other teams feel. there was a play in the red zone. I think it was like the last touchdown, the play before the last touchdown when they got down to 3, and we set pressure in. I mean, 3 or 4 guys touched him. We came butt naked, scot-free at the quarterback. He was poised though. You know, he's back there just like A-Rod is. Ducked under one, stepped back from another one, spinned off another one, and hit the open guy. I mean, has there ever been a rookie to do that? It'd be hard to find. I mean, maybe Vic from time to time. You know, I mean, he was very special in the pocket, but Vic, it wasn't like he was getting out to run. He was getting out to look up and find an open guy. So I think he's going to be a special player in this league. He made plays that shoot very few people in this league, including the top tier guys, could have made.
Another